Hello and welcome to the latest videocast from Lewis and District Trade Union Council. Just adjusting the sound there. This is a videocast during the lockdown, so although I said I wouldn't be doing any more videocasts for the duration of the lockdown, I have been asked to put out something that can be shared more widely than the podcasts that just go out, the audio podcasts that just go out to everybody who is on the Trades Council mailing list. So hopefully we may be able to get these videocasts up on our Facebook page, and it might provide a slightly wider platform. I think it's also useful to let other labour movement organisations know that there are different and novel forms of communication. I know a lot of organisations at the moment are meeting remotely using this Zoom technology, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm not up to speed on. I think people of my generation think that Zoom was one of those funny shaped ice lollies that made your tongue go a funny colour. But we will try and do a few more videocasts, I think, during the lockdown. But the purpose of this particular videocast is just to bring you up to speed on what is happening. Clearly, for the duration of the lockdown, all meetings of Lewis Trade Union Council will be suspended. They are suspended and will remain suspended until such time as it is safe for us to meet face to face without the social distancing measures and so on. And clearly the venue that we meet in would make that very, very difficult, if not impossible, in any event. And it's also has to be reported, which I'm sure you've all heard, that the Toll Paddle Festival this year has been cancelled, so consequently the Trades Council has had no choice other than to cancel the coach that we booked to go down there. So that's all a bit sad, but it's just the way things are at the moment, and we've just got to concentrate on getting through this. So those are the two main items that I wanted to call to your attention in this first videocast of the lockdown. It's by no means the first audio podcast. They've been going out for a little while, and they will continue to go out unabated. And the future is pretty much unknown at the moment. We do expect lockdown measures to be eased at some point, but I think that's probably going to be some time away, and realistically I think it's unlikely that the Trades Council will be able to meet at the very earliest, I would have said, before the autumn, and to be perfectly honest, I think it's unlikely that we're going to get to meet again this year. I'm not going to put anybody in harm's way by convening a meeting, and it's just one of those things, unfortunately, we have to accept. So that's really about it. This is a fairly short videocast. For the future videocasts, I'm going to try and make them a little bit different, a little bit more interesting, maybe a little bit more quirky, cover a few things that we wouldn't normally have the opportunities to cover, actually, on the videocast that we put out when the Trades Council is actually meeting, because they're sort of confined within the tram lines of what's coming up on the agenda and the sort of things that we're going to be talking about. So you have to give people a taste of that. But right at the minute, I suppose there is some sort of opportunity that we can discuss these and throw out ideas, and have a bit more of a general discussion on these videocasts. So we'll try and do that. For those of you that want to keep up, the Trades Council is still maintaining a social media presence on. We're on Twitter, and at Lewis Trade Union Council at Lewis Union on Twitter, and we've got a Facebook page, Lewis Trade Union Council Facebook page. So that's all up there. So, please feel free to get involved in that. I've had a month of talking to myself, and it would be nice to talk to somebody else. So please feel free to get involved. And I think that's about it. But just before I close down this short videocast, I'd just like to say thank you to all the people that haven't been thanked in the course of the profuse thanks that has gone out quite rightly to frontline service providers. But I would like to pass on my thanks to those people who are keeping our trade union movement and our labour movement ticking over at a very difficult time. People like stewards and branch officers who are probably working from home and are still taking on casework. Not the easiest. Well, there's never an easy time to take on casework, but this is a particularly difficult time to be taking on that sort of load. And so, thanks to the officers, branch officers, to stewards that are trying to keep the movement ticking over, to keep the machinery oiled, as you might say. And a big thanks also to our comrades up there at Congress House, to people in the London Eastern and South Eastern Regional Office of the TUC up there, people like Sam, the Regional Secretary, Laurie, the events organiser, and it's always nice to hear from both of them. It actually reassures me that I'm not sort of talking totally into the ether here, and it's good to hear from them, and so to all those people, and especially to Laurie and Sam. Thank you for the work that you're doing, and it is appreciated. So I think I'm going to leave it there. For the future, I'll try and get these videocasts out a little bit more regularly if I possibly can, and I hope that it'll be possible, that we'll be able to do it. Well, maybe not monthly, but maybe sporadically, shall we say? And obviously, this all depends on a variety of circumstances, the lifting of the lockdown, staying healthy, and all the rest of it. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this podcast, this videocast. It's not like you've got a lot else to do at the moment, to be honest, is it really? For God's sake, I mean, if you did have anything else to do, you wouldn't be doing this, would you? Okay, so thank you for watching, and stay well, stay safe, stay home, and I'm Bill, the Secretary of the Trades Council. That's your lot, and bye for now.